Jamaica are the big deal and everything else are small fries and side order. Dead, them dead, them dead, them. And you see why. All this time thinking they were Bill Gates when they were not even Bill Fence.
My footage should look like I was there.
Welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. Listen up, Jamaican people are having a field day right now. Why? Because Shaccari Richardson was kind of hyped up, right? And a lot of people were saying, oh, the Jamaicans got away with it because if Shaccari was in the Tokyo Olympics, it would not have went down the way it did. Y'all know that Jamaica went to the Olympics and set world records and swept the women's 4x100, the women's 100 meter as well, right? Gold, gold, gold. So here we are. And it was time to show and prove. And Shaccari returned to the track. For those of y'all who don't know the story, she went through a lot lately. She lost her biological mom, you know what I'm saying? She has her grandmother that's supporting her and all that other stuff. So she's been going through a lot. And I can't imagine someone losing their mom. So condolences out to her for that, regardless. But when it comes to this track and field stuff, you got to step on that track and be 100% ready, baby girl. And baby girl was not ready today. I don't think she would have ever been ready anyways. Let me go ahead and just give you the whole rundown of this. So, Shaccari Richardson. Tokyo Olympic summer did not unfold as she expected, and neither did her return to the track. Y'all know she was suspended because they had found out that she smoked a little bit of marijuana, and it's a banned substance in the athletic world. So she was suspended, and she did not get her chance to go to the Olympics in Tokyo, even though she qualified. Okay, based on that, she got suspended. The Olympics went on without her, and I think over 450,000 people signed a petition to include a lot of celebrities that were trying to get her back into the Olympics. Oh, come on now. It's just a little bit of weed. Y'all can let the girl go. She's picked up sponsorships since then. And, you know, she's been rolling out like a celebrity, even though she has not really won anything big. So this was her time to come back to the track and face these women who are now tried and proven warriors because they have been to the Olympics. They have ran against the best of the best, and they have beaten them. But for some reason, the Shaccari fans believed that Shaccari was going to be able to beat people like Elaine Thompson-Herah and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. And in my mind, it was just not going to happen. So, the 2018 Carter graduate finished last of the 9 women that were in this race. 100-meter dash at the Prefontaine Classic on Saturday afternoon. Richardson crossed the line in Hayward Field in 11.14 seconds. That's about a half a second slower than her personal best, which is 10:72. And 0.6 seconds behind the winner, Elaine Thompson-Herah of Jamaica. 0.6. That's a long time to be behind somebody in track and field. Thompson-Herah, world champion, fastest woman alive, and a Jamaican. She finished in 10.54 seconds with another second fastest woman alive and a Jamaican. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce finished in 10.73 seconds. Let me say something right there though. Between Shelly-Ann and Thompson-Herah, it is apparent to me that Thompson-Herah is in tip-top form right now, and she can literally run past Shelly-Ann whenever she feels like it. I don't want to say Shelly-Ann's time is up. Like Shelly said, she's a warrior, and you know, she gets disappointed when she loses, so it's back to the drawing board for her, and the competitiveness is there, and they're going to drive each other and make each other successful. So I like that kind of a vibe. I didn't want to see no stiff face, pat on the shoulder, turning backs on each other. What I saw today in this Prefontaine Classic, it was beautiful. I saw all the Jamaican women hugging each other, you know, giving good smiles. It was a vibe. I could feel the togetherness, and they were even together walking off the track after the race. Shelly-Ann, though, with her face, that facial expressions. See, the thing about Jamaicans is this: they don't have to say too much. If you watch their face, it will tell you the whole book. Okay, and when when this young lady here was doing her, Shaccari was doing her after interview, you could see Shelly and Fraser Price pass in the background, and I was just dying. Because the first thing that came to my mind, was, in plain Jamaican form, "Girl, stop talk, you're slow and rotted." That's like, how could you dare? I mean, she didn't come first. I mean, she didn't come first. Shaccari didn't win, but she didn't come second. She didn't come third. She didn't come fourth. She didn't come fifth. She didn't come sixth. You see where this is going? It was 9 people in the race, 9 lanes on the track, and she came in number 9. Shout out to Brianna. Brianna is our young gun, top of the world, under 20, all that stuff. And she is, in my prediction, our future sprint champion. She's getting out there and she's getting her foot wet with the professionals, and she's feeling what it feels like, which means back to the drawing board for her as well. She placed 8th. But even Brianna did not come last. Okay, so Shaccari came in dead last, man. Sharika Jackson, big up Sharika Jackson as well. That's the same sweep in that same order from the Olympics. Okay, Thompson Hera, Shelly and Fraser Price, and Sharika Jackson. In this race, Sharika came in 10.83. Comprised the all Jamaican podium. The same order they finished July 31st in the Olympic final. Man, listen, Richardson posted her lowest reaction time out of the blocks, never appeared to find her top speed down the straightaway in her first race since her Olympic dooming suspension for smoking a little bit of marijuana. I'm not against her for smoking a little bit of herb. She was going through a lot of things. Ganja relaxes you, and she had just lost her mom. If I had just lost my mom, I would not have even been out there performing. I would have been somewhere with a bottle of J. Ray and Nephew, white rum, and the biggest ganja spliff that you will ever see in your life. Because I would be in mourning and I would be trying to keep myself together from losing my mind. It's my mama. So again, shout out to her, man, for keeping it together throughout all that. What I don't like when athletes do, though, is that you take a fight, you get in the ring, you fight, and then after the fight, you're shouting and screaming into the mic, saying stuff like, "I wasn't ready. I wasn't in my top form. I was going through some things. And a lot of things I've been going through." Listen. You could have just said you wasn't ready from the get-go. You really thought this was going to be a cakewalk, okay? You really thought this was going to be a cakewalk. You should have seen the numbers that they put up in the Olympics. You have never matched these kind of numbers. So based on that alone, I would have just stayed my behind out. However, this is track and field. And this young lady has a lot of potential, you know what I'm saying? She might go back to the drawing board and surprise us at the next Olympics and be the all-around gold medalist, champion, everything. By moments later, she reverted back. You know, after the race, she did her little interview, and in the interview, she reverted back to the old typical form, proud, defiant, confident in assuring her fans performance didn't foreshadow what's to come. In her words, she said, "Count me out if you want to." This is what she said, right? This is an interview with NBC, and she goes, "Talk all the shit you want, because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the 6th fastest woman in this game ever, and nobody can ever take that from me. Congratulations to the winners, but they are not done seeing me yet, period." Listen, there were 9 people in the race. You came in number 9th. So I think that I'm the 6th fastest in this race kind of thing. Maybe she's talking about time, but today she was not. But when she did that expletive with NBC, I thought to myself, oh my God, she needs help. Like, she needs a publicist, somebody to say, "Listen, girl, your performance wasn't too good, but we want to make sure that we present ourselves a certain way professionally and keep our language to a certain kind of a limit." You know what I'm saying? You can't be on here talking about, you can talk all the shit you want to, because when she said that, I cringed. I literally cringed. So, congratulations to the winners, she said. Richardson clapped when the stadium announced highlighted Thompson Herah time as the world's best time this season. Thompson Herah is on a go. Okay? The world's best time this season. But she didn't break a stride as she walked directly into the tunnel past reporters in the mixed zone. The 21-year-old Dallas native was eager to move past the latest twist in the summer of upheaval. At the Olympics trial at the same time, well, listen, let's not talk about all that. Let's just send out our best wishes to Shaccari Richardson and just hope that we see her on the track again, regardless of whatever. It goes like that. It's competitive, and we are competitive people. You got to know that Jamaica, the Sprint Factory, are very, very competitive people. We don't wish bad for anybody, though. So I hope she gets her life together, you know what I'm saying? I hope she gets past the grieving or find ways to deal with it better. Time heals all things. You know, it can never heal you losing your mom, but the memory won't sting as much as when it just happened years down the road. So we look forward to seeing Shaccari out there again and trying to prove herself again. My guess is, as long as these 3 Jamaicans are on the track and the ones that we have coming, you better train really, really, really hard, because there might not be a spot for you at 1, 2, or 3. That's all I'm saying. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. It's SouFLoTV. Shout out to Jamaica again. We're proud like wife. May have 2 pot cover me to knock them right now. I'm out. Peace.